We are going to be using Google a lot this year. And so I think it would be nice if you were able to customize it a little bit more. So on the home screen in the top right, you are going to see a profile image. Now you might already have an image in there, or it just is the default, which would be your first initial, and then there's a color surrounding it. I'm going to try and make a case to you that putting a picture of yourself is going to be really beneficial. Now, let me just say, you don't have to make it a picture of yourself, but if we look at things like social media, we actually like looking at photos of one another. So, according to Complex, if your pictures of food and flowers aren't getting the likes you want on Instagram, here's an easy solution: add your face. A new report from Georgia Tech suggests that pictures with faces get about 38% more likes and 32% more comments than those without. Okay, so I'm never going to make an argument that you should do anything just for the likes. That was just to kind of pique your interest. So I have this other article. It is from Scientific American, which is very reputable, and it's called Hyperscans Show How Brains Sync as People Interact. And I wanted to draw your attention to this one little section that I thought you would find interesting. Beyond the practical challenges of interactive neuroscience, a more philosophical question has circulated as to whether the neural information obtained from measuring people during social interaction is significantly different from scans taken when people are alone or acting simply as observers. Does it matter if the person you look at looks back? Is there a difference between speaking a sentence and speaking it to someone who is listening? And the answer is yes. Social cognition is fundamentally different when you're directly engaged with another person as opposed to observing another person. So, how do we do it? How do we set it up? To change your profile picture, all you need to do is click the image, and then you get this little camera icon. So you'll click on that. We're going to upload photos. So I've already saved a photo to my computer, and I labeled it 0 point, so it'll come right up. Yeah, that's the one. And we'll just make that a little larger. And it's done. In a Google Meet, I think this is going to be very helpful. I know that when I am in a Google Meet with my colleagues, I really like seeing their faces if they need to go off screen. It makes me feel like we're actually all in a meeting together. So instead of them having to shut down their screen for a moment to do whatever needs to be done in the background, and like just their first initial pops up with the avatar, it's a picture of their face. So it feels much more like a group discussion. So you do not have to do your own profile picture of your face if you don't want to, but be really careful in choosing what image you think is going to represent you best to your classmates and your teachers.